this in a reasonable place. Good morning. Bit of an early one. I'm actually, to say I'm just up. I've been up. Oh, there's the phone there. I've been up. Been up about an hour or so. Um, so I don't know. It's going to be. I need to see what this looks like in terms of. Oh, yeah. I'm still still a little bit groggy, if I'm honest. Yeah, actually, it's not too bad. Still a little bit groggy, if I'm honest. Yeah, I might put this light on actually. Oh, no, that's not the best light, is it? No, I actually need that light more. I think that's as high as this goes. How's that? That actually looks not bad on the screen, to be honest. So how's everybody doing? I don't expect many people to be in because this is a completely different time for me. I just thought I'd get up and maybe clear some stuff. I don't expect many people to be in because this is a completely different time for me. I just thought I'd get up and maybe clear some stuff. Oh. Yeah, so I just want to really do these. Oh man, this screen is so bad. Oh no, it's actually okay now. I'm gonna get me on this just in case MD pops. I'm not saying MD's gonna pop in, to be perfectly honest, but if somebody does, then at least I'll be able to see it. So, just getting organised. So, put them down there. Got my wee knife. So this is what we did yesterday. We built get this round a smidge. So we built the jaws. In fact, that's probably coming over a little bit too much, and I've just knocked off this part here. Although it's not that bad. Right, there we go. So we built this, which is the Orca ship from the Jaws set. Yeah, I've got it leaning a little bit. I may loosen this just a little bit. Um, Although you can see that it goes off a little bit. But we've got Hooper and Brody in there. So, need to get rid of this. So I've been. So that was. I don't know when I'm going to do this. I don't know if I'll do any today because I'm kind of. I don't know. I'm supposed to be doing something later tonight, but I don't know if I can be bothered in a way. But we'll see because I'm just feeling a little bit tired as we speak. But that's the Jaws boat. Jaws boat. So get that over there. Got my little pointer that I made. So yeah, got these Star Wars packs. So I'm just going to open them up and get them out because obviously, in fact, you know what? I've got this one up. So I've got Bricklink. So Bricklink gives you average prices of stuff. So again, you can see here it ripped the box. That was the security tag, which kind of is annoying. You've got the Clone year, 20 Clone years. So it's obviously 20 years since the Clone Wars was released. So let's get the knife in here and open this up. Yeah, so just decided just to kind of pop on a live stream. As I say, it's not something that I've really done, is live stream in the morning. But I got up. I'm pre-breakfast, so I haven't really made breakfast yet. So that'll be something that I'll probably do soon. But no, I just thought I would, oh, we're old school here, we are plastic bags. So, right, what we've got, let's get, I don't know what these ones are, they're in like a perforated bag, which is interesting. Let's just open this up. Oh, these are the helmet parts. Oh, that didn't get down. Oh, I'm still, my face, my eyes feel kind of puffy. So I'm still really waking up. So here we go, we've got, how many figures have we got here? 4? So, yeah, we've got 2 guys with belts. These guys don't have belts. We've got legs. I think the legs are all just generic. Oh, not that one there's different. So this guy's got the different legs by the looks of it. So he's got a belt detail. And he is just getting the normal, I believe. And these are called nougat heads. I think they're all just the same, are they not? The old Lego head. There we go. And then he's got a helmet now. He got a different helmet? How about we got? I just think that, are they all the same helmet? Yeah, I think they are. But then he's got this little part on, so there's a little hole here. And he gets this little part. I think that's like a rangefinder. I think it comes down and it goes in front of their eye. There we go. Put that back up. Right. Oh, he's got a wee pew pew. What guns have we got? So many small parts in these little. Yeah, he's got one of these little pew pews. Binoculars as well. I think he gets one of these little ones. Usually try and slide it into the hand, just because they can get a little bit. So I'm just going to put him on this. This is by the way, this is an old Lego block I've got. This is from my childhood. So there we go. Right, now this guy's got the straps. And then he's just got normal legs. Now we've got a little back plate with a little brick detail. There it is. And that's going up the way. Oh, yeah, I'm still I'm still sort of sleeping, if I'm honest. Right, and then his helmet gets the it's like a little visor element goes on. There we go. So he gets that. Do you know what? I'm better just putting it on. Put it on. So he gets that sort of visor. And then he gets the old double. There we go, that's him. Put him on my old Lego. So get him up. I'll show you them all at the end, that's probably better. Right. Well, that's times 2. Right, so there's 2 of these guys. That's cool. That's cool. I've actually got, don't know what that is. Oh, there's that little piece. Oh, trying to find the neck. There it is. So yeah, a little bit of an early stream for me. As I said, I really just got up. I was kind of pre-breakfast. I'm too. I wouldn't say I'm too tired to eat, but I'm kind of that way where I'm sort of. I really don't know. I really don't know much about life in general. You know, I'm still sort of. I'm maybe still asleep. Just trying to get this. It's not fiddly. It's just. There we go. That's it. And he just gets the same gun. Again, not trying to force it in his hands, so just trying to kind of slide it in rather than clip it in. Get him in. And then this guy here, is slightly different. So I think he's got the same torso, just normal head. His little helmet, but he's got that white visor. There we go. And then he's got a big, so he's got an attachment on his gun, so there's his big gun there. His big gun. And then we've got a little, so we've got a wee spare gun. Put that there. There it is. So he's got like a silencer. And then that's him. So there we go. There's the pack. So there's the pack you get. And then there's the back. So they've got some little detailing on the back as well. So basically, this cost me, was 13. I think it was just from 18, so but you're looking at the prices, so I mean the price new, so I suppose that would be packed. So this is like $4.70 is max price for this little guy here. This guy here. And £2.13 215 is the kind of average, basically, of this guy. So this is on Bricklink. Now, here we go. Try to think what one's got the two. Get two of the guys with the blue visor. So his price, the highest price in Bricklink's £7.16, or the average price is roughly like £2.42 for these two guys. So there's like £5, £7. And then the last guy is the guy with the little, and that's the officer dude, £2.44. So I mean that's like basically for this 5, 7, it's about £9, £9 to buy just the characters alone in that pack. And then I've got this thing to build, which is like I think it's like a little turret thing. Oh. God, you know, honestly, I was going to say, you know it's bad when you're building Lego first thing in the morning, but is that really such a bad thing, just to kind of get the brain working? Do, 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 do. These are actually quite nice. These are little silver teeth parts just down this side part here, which is really quite nice. Just noise. Let me drink of water. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Where's the other tooth? There it is. I was about to say it's probably staring me right in the face. It's weird actually doing this first thing. I don't think I've actually ever built Lego first thing in the morning. I mean, if you're going to do it, I suppose these little battle packs are probably just perfect for doing it. I mean, my eyes are still, oh, there is actually a piece on there, which is quite good. Do you know what? Do you know the thing? It's just being happy. Such a good, such a good thing where you can, get up in your own house. Happy days, happy dingleberries, and just enjoy life. That's the. Well, there's a nice clear brick. Yeah, just enjoy life, be happy, as Bobby McFerrin said. So this is a ×2. Do you know, I should probably send this to Anya. In fact, do you know what? I'm not, because I don't know. I think she's doing something. She's doing something. She's college, but I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what she said. If she was, as if it's an online class, or she's got to go later to the college or something. I can't remember now. Oh, I'm building this. Oh, I'm trying to get that off. Probably going to struggle to get this off actually. Eh. There we go, got it. So this goes over here, that's what it, oh my god, some of these parts are quite small. Yeah, so the Argus Lego deal finished this morning. I need to stop doing that. Even Anya's doing it. The Oh, it just makes me laugh. Don't got that ×2. So these are going on. These are going on here. But they're actually legs. They're actually pretty cool. So this is going to be like almost like some kind of sort of walker type thing. Maybe they go out. Yeah, I'd say they go there. Also, if we're going to be building more, so again, we get 2 of these. These are really good for, like, Anya could really do with building some of these, if I'm honest, because they're a little bit better because they're quite simple. Simple in form, there are not a lot of things on them. Oh. It's really just checking my Lego brain works. There's some binoculars. There's another binocular. As I say, I don't really expect people to come in because it is quite early. Sometimes it's quite good just to trial out like different times stream wise. I'm maybe bad at the moment because I don't really have like a set time, which is quite a good thing to have. You know, to have like a set time that you come on, and that way people can a spider. That way people can actually you know, get to know, you know, if you're on at a set time every single like day. The only trouble with that is you do run into the. Oh, there's a nice little interesting piece. It's got little springs in it. I can hear them. The only trouble with that is, you know, you set yourself into a regime, which I don't mind. I don't mind. You know, streaming it at certain times. The only problem that comes with that is you can become, you know, set in your path where you need to stream at that point. And the only thing I don't like about that, it's not that I think it's good for the channel because people can then tune in at a certain time, um, you know, and you know participate in whatever's happening. But as I say, you do become sort of resolute, and you know you're kind of stuck to that time. And I'm not saying, I mean, at the end of the day, you don't have to stream, but sometimes, yeah, I kind of like to be like a free rider. I like to just kind of, you know, do my own sort of thing. But yeah, I can see the benefits of having a set time as well. But, you know, at the moment I'm a little bit kind of nomadic. You know, I'm just kind of do my own thing. Which kind of means that obviously you can't catch up with the stream. Weird. This is quite an interesting cube here. Um, it means you can catch up with the stream at a later date. It's not like it's not like you have to be here, but um, you know, it kind of is what it is, as somebody would say. Quite nice little details getting built up here. Actually, it's like it's creating this little kind of box element. So I think these are actual spares. We've actually got quite a few spares for accessories. There's another visor element. We'll get some spares here for the troopers. They'll go in my little stash. Probably keep it separate though. I think we're doing the same at the back here. Do you know what? I probably really should. I'm going to send that because I haven't really sent her a massage. Let's just go on. Oh, she has. She's sent a. She sent a little thing. I haven't listened to it. Do you know what? I bet you. I bet you she's gonna phone. Bet you she's gonna phone. I could listen to the message. but she can get quite spicy. Right, so there's the teeth, that's facing that way. And this is going on like... Oh, I see where it's going. So there's a little bit of movement here. Oh, do you know what I forgot? I forgot that yellow. It was all yellow. I think it's on both sides. Interesting. I'll get my WhatsApp up.
Hello, sleepyhead, are you up yet? I've been up and awake since 6 o'clock this morning. Just about to phone my brother to see if he'll drop that package off.
Package?
And you'll not be disappointed. Means I'm going to have to rush to college. And like can sweet talking me, taking me down to Langside. But yeah. I'll see you soon. Love you.
I don't know if you could really hear that.
We're off our heads.
Yeah, that's Anya. So she's I actually forgot. I just woke up. I was kind of like, you know that way you get, you kind of, yeah, she just messaged me. Oh, what building this early? Hi, baby. Hi, Anya. It's just this little battle pack. So I've got this wee thing. It's a wee. It's almost like a spider. It's just a Star Wars. There's the wee men. Men. And I'm building this like cannon type thing. Yeah, I just thought I'd come on stream. Actually, do you know what? I never checked your message. I just checked it just now. I was like, you know that way you can... Yeah, it's going there, it's going there. So I kind of woke up and I'm like, what if Anya's text? Because sometimes I don't get a notification come through that you've messaged. So... So that's going right in the snozzle. And it's like a big cannon. A big cannon. Right, so I've got a couple of spares there. So they look like spares. What is this part? This is the part that's kind of... I wouldn't say it's annoying me. That could be a spare as well, maybe. So this has got projectiles. We've got these red... yeah, they actually go in here. Holy Shangus. So how do they release? Take it, you just poke it. Jesus. Holy baloney, they come out at some rate, so they get fed in here. And there's a little spring. And that's then preloaded. That's actually quite... That brick's probably worth a little bit of money. And then you've got a spare doofer. You've got quite a few spares. This spare here is worrying me somewhat. I feel that it should go somewhere. You know that way it's like... Is there an inventory? There is. Let's check the inventory. 4. So we get 4 of them. me think, what did I build in that front part there? I think I've got 4 actually. 1, 2, yeah, there's 4. That's just a spare. Happy dingleberries. And then there's a little, I'm going to keep that because that's a specific part to that build. Oh. These battle packs are actually quite fun. So I think what you can do is, I think one of these commander guys here. So I think he would probably be on here. So he'd probably have his wee how did the binoculars go? So he'd probably be like that. I think he'd be sitting on here, I believe. I think his legs just, oh, they go in there. So he would be kind of sitting on that, looking very smug about killing people. And then the other guys would just be kind of chewing the fat and just sniping people. He's got his big bazooka. So I may actually I might just store the guns in a safe place. Just because they kind of get out of the way of... So these guys are what, the 501st Clone Troopers. As I say, the minifigs themselves, you know, like that there's like, cost wise is like £3, which is quite a little bit in that. You know, that brick that fires the part is probably, I don't know, value of bricks. But I imagine that would be some kind of value. So let's get these guys lined up. I don't think I can put them. You really wouldn't want... Don't stand so close to me. Don't stand so... Put him at the front. So... the minifigs on, like, if you were selling them individual, you know, they would sell for quite a little, for a bit of money. You know, you'd get a couple of quid for them. The price of the kit with money off, it kind of makes it worthwhile. Then you've got all these spares. So, I'm going to put that there. That's another pack. So I've got this box I got in, in fact, you know what I could do? I could put these on here. So, I've got a battle pack there. This box is great actually for storing stuff. So I don't know what the order of this is. You know, I don't know who's ranking higher, but this little box I got for my spares. Spare bricks is really good. I can put all my little minifigs on them. So there we go. And that's what I've got, so I've just banged the mic. So that's what I've got so far. So let's put that down there. Oh, get spares in actually. So I'm probably going to keep all these spares together. How you doing, LH and BB? Thanks. Yeah, it's just a little early morning stream. Nothing too, you know, just a kind of, how could I, do you know what? Let's do this. So I'm just going to fire my spares in here. All the weapons, they can go in there. And there we go. Yeah, so this box is great actually. You can sit your minifigs on. This is the Death Trooper battle pack I got as well. It's what are they called? Death Troopers, Shock Troopers, I believe. There's probably a lot of stuff I'm not. When it comes to Star Wars, I know enough about Star Wars, but I don't know huge amount. So here's this blaster with this. You press this and that springs forward. But that's a nice little build. And I think you can actually go higher up. Actually, you could probably go with this. There we go. That could sit there. So yeah, this is another one. This is on sale. Again, you get. I'll bring up Bricklink just to see if I open the box first. So again, the box, they had a security tag. It's those little white security tags which are really quite annoying. I must admit that the more I think about it, the more I'm not overly obsessed with some boxes. There we go. Box is opened. Right, another battle pack. Oh, so we've got separate instructions for the for this thing, which I believe is going to be bag 3, so that can just go there. And then bag 1 then bag 2, so I'm going to open up bag 1. So I should have got the kit number of this. Is that the same as that? Yeah, let's put the kit number in actually. So Bricklinks, it's just like a marketplace. It's just good to see just how much stuff is, and it's a bit like eBay, I suppose. There's going rates for different things. So there's a little price guide in this. Yeah, the droids are not worth that much by the looks of it. We head there escaping, so we've got the little helmets. I think they are all roughly the same. Boom, 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 boom. Am I missing a helmet? Oh no, there's another helmet in there actually. Yeah, so we've got 3. The other guy's in the other one, so let's just get these built up. I think these are going to be ×3. What do we see if, oh, there's a gun, so let's get that gun built. I think it's got the little, it's almost like a silencer on it. I think they're all really just the same. Whoa. Something satisfying about building a wee minifig. I don't know what it is. It's just oh, there's a little some little printed elements in this. So that's the, get them on here just so we can see. So we get 3 of these guys. I'm not going to put the weapons on because the weapons just get in the way. So we get 3 of these guys. One of them's got a big gun. The other 2, I don't know what they've got. So this is another little, what is this we're building? Getting some interesting blocks. Some blocks I've never seen before, to be honest, which is kind of interesting. Oh, I had my leg folded up there. That is maybe not an ideal scenario. Ay, 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 ay. So I think this is like a little buggy type thing we're going to be building. Oh, I can't, I'm trying to move that, but it's not. There we go. Oh, that's not, sorry, that's going on a stud piece. There we go. And then they're going on. There we go. And then we've got these little parts on the front. Quite interesting little builds, these things. Kind of different from like the normal. Right, here we go, we've got these blasters going on. So these are pingers basically. They're quite good engineers. So these go in, I think they go in like that. So basically when you put something in it, the little thing comes out, you ping it. And it's got a little brick head getting hit with a little ballistic element, which I think it's always quite funny. Oh, cool, we've got some gun emplacements at the back, which is quite good. Whoa! So I think they're just gun holders, or they're actually gun? So they're just in there at the back. And then it looks as if we're going to turn it. Yeah, we're turning it over the other side. We're putting this other gun part in that fires the bricks. I always find it funny with these sort of moving parts where they've got like a gun element in it, because you basically end up, the last thing you want to do is launch you know, a brick piece across a room, especially if you've got like carpets. It's the last thing you want to do. You end up losing all these parts. Little handlebars. Little kind of seat element there. Actually quite a nice little, quite a nice little build so far. Have I built this? Oh no, I was going to say I thought I built that the wrong way. I thought that was the engines, but it's not. So we're building almost like a... They're getting in there. Now we've got these little parts going at the back. And then they're going down the pipes. Down the pipe. So Anya's probably getting ready for college. So that's actually pretty decent. And I've got the little pew-pews going in here. So this will be these discs. So we've got these, so if we preload these up. So they just go in here. And at base, if you look, you can see that side's activated. And at base, it just forces it out. And they give you these clear pucks to use. And then you basically just press here. I mean, you've got to really do it a little bit more force than that. I kind of did it a bit lame. But these go in and they ping out, and they actually go really quite fast. So I'll get 5 of them. So guaranteed they'll get lost if kids had these. They would get lost in a heartbeat. Right, got some little details going on. So this is almost like a little speeder bike type of thing. Let's go like that. Let's go like that, up there. And I think they're angled. So it's like a little... It's just like the speeder bikes in Return of the Jedi. Now there's 2... Yeah. Interesting. Do you know what? I need to see... Let's go back to the beginning here, because there's elements that... Ah, right. Oh, so they go in there. I missed that. So I think that's just like a box. So there's 2 of these, I don't know what they are. There's one going in. It just sits in, it's like a... Is it like detonators or something? Or like some kind of little... And that's just going in that box. So I've got spares, I've got the usual spare parts. I might just keep all my spare parts with all this stuff. Guess what I had? Salt vinegar Chris. Guess what I've got? Peely mouth. I love salt vinegar Chris, but gee whiz, they kill you. So there we go, there's a little, it's almost like a little speeder bike. And this little box. So we'll get the prices of the kind of minifigs. Let's just get that up just now. So these guys are just Clone Troopers. Phase 2. Nugatti heads. Excuse me. Yeah, they're worth it. Average price used £2.63. So, I mean, there's £7.50 there, roughly, on that. I'm just looking at the cost, just to see what the, you know, At the end of the day, everyone's got a cost, a price, or a sell-on value. So this is the Coruscant Guard we're building now. Better make sure we're building this right. It's actually not really that much to it. Oh, built in the wrong way. Oh, Nougat head. Then his nice printed helmet. Now he has got some kind of, I don't know what it is. It's like a little piece. Oh, might be in this bit actually. There it is. It's like a, I think it's just like a set of binoculars or something. Do you know, I might just keep his binoculars here, and his PP, his wee pistol. I think it was just a black pistol. So there you go. So he's worth £3.68. He's worth. So what we got there? We've got £7.50. That takes up to the £10 mark. So, I mean, I'm looking at like covering cost in a way. Now we've got these clone troopers, so these are all pretty much. These are all really loose, as they say. Quite an interesting build actually. They're all like, you know, they've got like arms. What way do these arms go? Is there a... Yeah, I think that's the upper. I think I put his head on back to front. I wouldn't say I never liked the first one. So there's the there's one of the clone troopers. No, the clone troopers. The battle droids. How much are the battle droids? Let's have a wee. Tan straight arms, tan angled arms. So what's the straight arms? £1.10. So they're not that much. That's like minimum price really. And he's got one of these little pew pews. Let's put a pew pew in him. There we go. See, that's just standing in. That's it. Oh, sugar. Oh, so that's right, because they fold up. Oh, that's interesting. So I suppose all in, you know, there's how many we got of these guys? So we've got, so I can build up. I see another pair of legs. I don't know if these legs face. I think they do face that way. I think that's the front. Do these fold up? Yeah, they kind of do. So we've got another guy that's got straight arms, or... So there's the bendy arms. So we've actually got spares. So we've got an extra spare straight, and we're going to have an extra spare... Is that even... Am I even building this right? Yeah, he's got bendy arms. It's probably a correct way that these go. Did he have... So he's got the gun there. He's holding the gun. This guy here's got a... Right, so that's going to be spares. Again, I'm just keeping all this stuff together, just so I know what set it's off of. So he's got a clip. He's got this grey clip in the back. And then he's going to have this gun attached to the back. Oh, goes side on. There we go. So that's Bendy Amboy. So you can go there. Oh, these guys, these guys fold down really quite easy. You've got to kind of hold them from the legs. There we go. So how much is Angle Amboy? Let's have a little look. Again, £1.4. So £2. I'll maybe calculate how much we've got. Right, now we've got these. I don't really know what these guys are. They're I know I'm going to sound really bad, but they're bigger droids. When it comes to like the original Star Wars, I'm fairly knowledgeable because I grew up on it. The newer stuff, I get by. You know, it's yeah, I'm not like overly clued up and stuff. Oh, these guys don't really have a head. The head's already on. Kind of weird looking dudes. So these guys are pretty basic. You know, there's not really a lot to these guys. You know, they're just like basic kind of lumps of plastic. So I don't think these guys are going to have a lot of value, but you know, £1, £1.5. So there's £3. You know what I mean? That's so I think these droids are about £5 for that. What did we say? £7.50. And what, how much was this guy? Was he not? So that's £7.50, £10.50, £12.50, and then plus this Commander guy. How much is he worth? He is worth £3.40. What did I say? £12.50. So that's, I mean, your actual battle pack. That's your battle pack worth right there, and that's excluding, you know, what I've just built here, this little vehicle, and then the rest of this stuff. So I'm still going to build this here. So that's where battle packs are kind of worth a little bit of money. I mean, who knows what the future is of minifigs? The price could crash potentially. But as stuff gets retired, oh sugar, sorry. As stuff gets retired, you know, these kind of things become a little bit rarer. Depends if these are in any other sets. That's where Lego controls that sort of side of things. So, as I say, that's what £7.50. Say £3.50 for this. 8, that's 11, and then you've got 5. That's £16. So there's £16 just in that little sort of cube, and that's just an average price. That's not, I mean, the max price of some of these is just ridiculous. You know, minimum price £2.50, average is actually £5.50. £4.68 actually is that's the last 6 months sale. So, I mean, you're probably talking about a good sort of £20 there alone in like minifigs. And that's where like all of this stuff really, when you look at it, you know, and you're getting this kit. So I'm going to build up this, which I don't really know what it is, but we'll find out together. But yeah, this is. How does that go? I'm putting that the wrong way. But you're actually, you know, battle packs are. I mean, I've not really entertained battle packs in the past, but I know people like that Death Trooper thing. This one here, I know a lot of people were buying this because this was two for £20 in Argos. The only trouble was it sold out pretty quick, so that two for 20 really just wasn't a thing because they didn't have any stock. So that's at £10 a pack, and the troopers alone are worth, or the minifigs are worth more than that. So that's where it kind of makes sense. But then you're only really building up when you really think about it. You know, how much is anything worth? Yeah, that was a set. So it's actually, do you know what? It's just finished. Um, that deal just finished yesterday or at midnight. So Argos had it, but they had no stock of this. But I do believe when it was in stock, because this is like 18 quid. This is 17.99 for this set, and you get four minifigs. You get what I'm trying to think of the, is it Shock Death Troopers and Night Troopers or something? I need to get caught up on my that type of Star Wars stuff. But you were getting two of these for £20, and I think they sold them because you're basically £10 a pack. The minifigs alone are probably worth more than that. So I got that one. That was in sale. That was down to 13. I think it's 13.99, which is still not a bad sort of buy. And this battle pack I got for £20. As I say, the minifigs alone are almost that price. Probably actually more. So you get some really good buys actually. You really have. You just got to really kind of keep your eyes peeled. Again, you know, like minifigs, I'm not a big. I'm not clued up in minifigs as much. Star Wars, again, you know, the original series back in the day is my thing. I'm not like, you know, I'm not like a huge, I wouldn't say fan. I'm not like, you know, the new stuff, the new episodes, like even the Phantom Menace back in the day, were okay, you know, but not, you know, I'm not like overly obsessed. I wonder how much these little bricks are. It's quite an interesting moulding when you look at it. So as I say, these battle packs, when they're on sale, they're actually really worth sort of looking at. Again, we've got some of those pellets for firing, which I'm not going to load up because I'll probably just end up losing them. But yeah, I think a lot of people jumped on that Argos deal. 2 for 20. You were also getting the like the Harry Potter, for instance, the little Harry Potter angling car was 3 for 20. So they're usually £13 each for that. You were getting three of them for 20 quid, which is like £6.50, whatever. So pretty good deals. But as I say, that deal in Argos has finished, but they didn't have any stock. They just didn't have any. So it was a good deal, but unfortunately they just didn't have any stock. I mean, at that price, people are obviously buying it to stock up minifigs, basically. I mean, how many people have actually built this? They probably would just put this in the spares, like all these bricks and stuff. They'd probably just put it in the spares jar. which, you know, it's just one of those things. It's you know, it's just what people do. People, you know, they buy, like as I say, minifigs are one of these things that are a little bit of a, you know, a kind of in value. Did I put that together? No, I didn't. So this goes in here. That goes on top of that. But yeah, you're kind of making money. If you sold these on, you would make your money, sort of thing. And then you would have, theoretically, parts that you could sell on. You know, like this, for instance. So this comes, that builds in this. So you could sell that unopened with the manual. You could probably sell that for a couple of quid. You know what I mean? Maybe it wouldn't fetch that much, but I'm a builder. I like to build, so I'm sort of one of those people that, you know, how much is something worth? Oh, that's actually quite a nice little piece for. Probably Anya would like that. I think we had a pole, and we put a butterfly on. Was it Stitch? Angel. It was an Angel build. So that could be a wee bit of a. We could cannibalise that, but we don't really have a spare, so. So these things, I mean, they're pretty cool. You know, you've got a lot of parts here that are worth. I mean, okay, you're talking pennies, but it all adds up. So I've got a magpie out there. Magpies have got a very distinctive call. I've got a wee magpie out there, chirping away. It's not really a chirp. It's like a weird sort of. There's probably a name for it. You know, that type of call that they do. This is going up here. So this is one of these. I think this is going to be the end of the build. Oh yeah, so that flips down. There we go. So there we go. That's that whole set. So we've got a little speeder bike. We've got a. I think this is got like detonator charges in it or something. Got some spare firing bricks. Got a spare little queer part there. We've got this. It's like a little battle emplacement type thing. And then we've got all the minifigs. We've got this little speeder bike. We have got some more spares here. I'm going to put some of these ones in the normal spare jar. Kind of ones that are just normal. And then these ones specific for parts I'm going to keep up here. So that was in fact, we're not even finished this build. We've still got. We've actually still got this bad boy to do. So for £20, I mean, I think this was actually $35.99, £34.99, 35. Call it 35. £35 for this set. Pretty good deal at £20. Not that I wouldn't go and buy more. I don't really see. There's a nice little Lego piece. It's like an egg shell. Not really seen that. We've got two of these. Right, what are we looking for? Technic. It's black, obviously, so it just fades into. Oh, actually, quite a good little build. So I do believe, I think value for money, this set here is actually pretty good. You know, you're getting your, what am I looking for? Oh, it's the little grey piece. There it is. I think you're getting your money's worth in this. You know, it's a pretty, as I say, the minifigs really do make up the bulk of the money potentially to sell it. I mean, okay, you've got to sell it on like Bricklink or Brickhill, whatever. But I mean, there's people out there that maybe, I mean, you'll get people that need, they need stuff. They need, you know, they probably need extra figures, you know. So somebody wants it, guess what? They'll buy it. If the price is right. Where's this queer? So I'm looking for a queer part. So I've just opened this bag. Might really be hiding, but I don't see. I see some red parts. I see red. Red. I need to stop singing, so. Do you want me to take one of these? I feel. Oh, do you know what? Is it? Check under the cups. Yeah, I just want to see if I can find this. I don't. I do have, but they're just. Oh, there it is. We got them. It's hiding. It was hiding. And that's getting racked up through. This part was certainly a good buy, I would say. So here's this big thing getting put on here. It's like a blue egg cup. What are we building here? We're building this big thing. And then this little, quite an interesting pink. It's like a clear, cloudy pink brick. So that's going in there. This thing is going on the top. And that's quite an interesting Lego piece. I've in all the years I've built, I've never seen that piece before. It's one of those things. Could that be utilised for another build? That's the other thing as well. You know, I've seen people buying certain Lego sets because it's got like a certain piece in it. I've seen that before. Hi Roman Lego, how you doing? I'm on really early. I'm nearly at the end of this build, so I've been building the battle packs. So I built this. This was the other battle pack that, in fact, you know what? I'll grab the box because you'll probably want to know the box. So when I'll grab them because it's easier. They're just down here. So basically, battle packs once again get assembled. Yeah. So this is the battle pack here. It's the 75345. It's the 501st Clone Troopers battle pack. So we did that one first, and that's that thing, this cannon blaster type thing. So we did that, and then we're actually just building this one, which is the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid pack. So this one's actually pretty good. The minifigs in this on Bricklink have added up to roughly, I would say, £20 roughly in value. So there's all the minifigs there, and then we've got this little. It's almost like a little speeder bike, which is pretty cool. We've got a little battle emplacement where somebody can stand behind and fire. In fact, do you know what I've not done? I've not put the thing in that. You know, the little. There we go. That's a little kind of reinforced battle and kind of emplacement type thing. We've got a little box, which has actually got, I think, symbolises like grenades, I think. And then we're building this thing here. This big thing. I don't even know what it is. But yeah, I just picked these up on sale. So, pretty cool. Yeah, max discount on those. Yeah. Yeah, we're quite good over here because we've got a lot of stores. So WH Smith, basically, um, it's just a store over here, and to be honest, it's very much. It's like a really old store. You know, it's been there since I was a kid, and I'm not young anymore. Um, and it's not really changed much. We've got a lot of stuff in there, but sometimes when you go in, it's almost like, um, it's almost like time forgot. You know, it still sells a lot of stuff. Um, dare I say that? In fact, this is a 3 times build. Could probably have done that. Do you know? Let's just get this other part on and just build this so that we're not falling behind. But yeah, it's like an old store, and they actually have got Lego stuff. So they had money off it, 20% off. So I actually just bought a couple of things, as you do. Um, and these battle packs are pretty good value in a way. You know, you're kind of getting some kind of money back if you're selling them on. But yeah, we're actually pretty good for like discounts. You know, we've got a few stores that we can go to, which is good. You know, it's good when you can actually just go somewhere and get really good discount. The Lego store, they've got like double points running at the moment, but to be honest, there's not really, there's not a lot. What am I doing? That's the wrong part. Oh my god, oh jeez. Yeah, the Lego store doesn't really have much. The double points are good. Don't get me wrong. It all adds up. I mean, I've got quite a bit of money and like physical money in Lego. But to be honest, double points are really only good if you're getting discounts somewhere else. I mean, if that discount adds up to X amount, then guess what? You're going to buy it there. Because really, your discount then doesn't really become like your points value in Lego really don't really mean that much because you're getting so much off the actual product, you know, in discount, like a real live discount. So yeah, you kind of go where it's basically cheaper. Let's be honest. But we do, as I say, we do reasonably well here in the UK. As I say, reasonably well. I mean, other places might have better deals. And also, there's obviously the AliExpress route, which, you know, is what it is. So yeah, this is a very, what time are we at? 9 o'clock. I'm going to get my breakfast. I'm going to build this, and then I'll probably head off. And I will get a little bit of breakfast. And probably actually do a YouTube video. I do my golf. I do my golf stuff, so if you know my channel, you probably know that I've got like a PGA Tour that I do. So I'm probably going to do that. In fact, actually, speaking of that, I need to upload a JPEG. So I do a little JPEG preview, or what's close, a JPEG preview, and then I upload it to my YouTube channel. So I need to do one. I did like a quick rounds, or dynamic rounds it's called. So I need to put that up. So that will get done probably as I'm eating breakfast. That could be a good call. This is like a big leg. Assemble. So Anya's, I think she's probably off to college. I believe. Well, I know she is. I don't know if she's doing an online class. I can't remember actually. Right, so we built these legs up. Now these are going on here. So these are just like, how are they going? Have I built that the right way? I think I put that one on. I think it's meant to go this way. Yeah. Change them. Meant to be round that way. There we go. Change. Right, that's the right way. Is it? Hold on. Yeah. No. I built this the wrong way. Right, so that's going to go like that. And then that part goes upside down. Right, that's it. That makes sense. So from here, basically that one's right. This one just needs to get spun round. Jeez, and that goes that way. Oh, I cut my finger. I've just activated the cut a little bit. Right, so that's going there. Then this goes upside down, almost in there. Right, that's it. Right, now that is going in like so. It's like a big kind of. Take it, these are all facing. See, that one looks as if it's facing the other way. It's not really clear on how that goes, to be honest. So it's like a big dangly thing. Well, that one face, right, so this one here, so that one's going that way, this one's actually facing out this way. And then that one's facing in as well. I don't know if that's the right way actually. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, it is. So that one's actually facing, it's that way it goes. So that's how it goes. Wow, this thing's gonna fold out. Okay. So that's going like that. So this is like a big spidery thing. So it's so one of those machines you go that near the grabber. Wow, very interesting. Now we've got these black parts going in here, so they're going in just these little side parts. Gonna have to grab these down here. Quite do you know, for the price of this part, well, for what the sale price I got it, quite good value. You know, a lot of little parts. What we got, these little caps going on. Ooh. Hi, Alexander McBean. Yeah, this was $19.99 I got this for. I think it retails for $35. That was in WH Smith. So WH Smith, they don't really have a lot of... They're quite limited. It's one of those stores that's almost like... it's almost like, you know, time just forgot. WH Smith. But they've got a couple of sale prices. This pack here, this one, is I think, is it £14, I believe. So you're getting a couple of quid off that. You get a couple of quid off the other one, the 501st Clone Troopers, where I think they were £14 down from 18. So a couple of quid off it. Maybe not like massive, but at that price you don't have a lot of. It's like £18 or £17.99. But that was in WH Smith. Is it WH Smith here still? Did it change? Yeah, because it was John Menzies before. So it's WH Smith. Right, these are clipping on here. So this pack though, you were getting £15 off this pack. So, you know, for 20 quid, 19.99. Pretty good deal. But I don't know how much stock they would have. Like, the one in there probably doesn't really have that much. They maybe had another one of these for sale, possibly. But Argos, in fact, it's just finished. They were doing this. You were getting 2 for 20 quid for the little trooper, the Death Troopers and that. So that was a pretty good deal. But the only problem was I actually got that for... I got that one for £14 as well. The problem with it, with the little trooper ones, were they were out of stock in Argos. So Argos had them, but that stock went really pretty quick, to be honest. Right, these are going in here. It's a bit of a weird... This is a kind of weird thing, this. It's like a... Oh, there's a little... No, right, that's going in there. So I think these fire out. I think you can fire these. I think you flick these. Like, I think you go... and you ping them out. Very interesting build, actually. So that's going to conclude the build. Put that down there. So we've got a couple of spares here. I'm going to put that with my stuff. That other stuff's just normal Lego-esque type stuff. I can go in there. Oh, just knocked off my wee Harley Quinn. So I'm gonna put my this Lego Star Wars stuff, all the little spares that I got. I'm gonna put them in there. Let's just get this. Oh, do you know what? How did I do this before? I think I put this down somewhere. And then get my box. Oh. And then slide in my little spares. Right, that's all in there. That keeps them safe. We've actually got a place called, I think it's Toy Town. They don't really have a lot of sales. They're pretty basic with their sales. So I'm going to assemble all my troopers here. Maybe space them out a little bit. Trying to grab these up. Oh, where's your accent from? Scottish. I'm actually on the west coast, southwest. So Ayr. Just basic. I'm a little bit down from Glasgow, as the crow flies. Just south of Glasgow by about 30 miles. Ayr. These guys don't really sit in these blocks too well. Not really sitting too well. So here this guy's got his little pack in the back. Sit him there. Oh, these are really, these have got a habit of falling over. That's an interesting thing about Lego. The price fluctuating a lot compared to different geographic. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, almost like the Lego store. The Lego store's got the discount, like it's got the physical money that you can get. But the only problem with that is you really don't have. It's not ideal. These are quite good. This, and here's this thing here. This is like a little. The little kind of speeder hover thing, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that'll just need to set up. These will just sit up here. So there we go. That is going to conclude. So these guys are not really. Yeah, the feet don't really fit in these blocks as much. I might just have to sit them down like that. So there we go, there's my little minifigs. They can go over there. Oh, sugar. I've just knocked. I've just knocked stuff over. That can go kinda there. And these can just go get the droids are just put them at the back, put them here. Probably set them up now. They might stand because I'm not moving it about. Yeah, they're kinda in place. Oh, sugar. Yeah, but you can. God almighty, I'm doing my best to really lose this guy. But yeah, Lego really does fluctuate a lot. A lot of places are selling like independently. So you can actually get some really good deals from stuff. That little bike's pretty cool, look. Just a little speeder bike type thing. So there we go. So I'm going to put old Mando, old Mandalorian, just put him there. So there we go, and that's a very old Lego block. That's like from my childhood. Probably needs a little bit of a clean. I usually keep that for just mounting on my minifigs. And here's, like, speaking of more minifigs, this is my time machine. So you get the Doc and Marty. And I'm also just building this bad boy. So this is what we're currently building, which is the Jaws set. And this is the ship, this is the Orca. And that's got 3 minifigs, and they're actually worth... I was on Bricklink, and the value of those 3 figs is like £45 for the 3. So, like 15 quid each, basically. Because they're in a set, you know, you either get somebody like me that would go, I don't have any interest in minifigs, so I'll just sell these on and see what I get for them. We've still got Quint, Sam Quint to build, and that was the guy that's played by, I'm trying to think of his name now. Do you know what, that could actually move down? Oh, I'm why is it you always break Lego? So Hooper's just fell over. I might bring Hooper back down to the bottom. I was trying to move this steering wheel. So yeah, the steering wheel should be like that. That's better. Put that back in. So that's the current build. Probably I might build this later. I don't know about time though. I've kind of got things doing or things happening potentially. So there we go. That's what we've built so far. So that's the boat completely built. We've got this little hoist. There's a little, I don't know what this is here. I don't know if it's like a bell. But that's a really nice little build. And that is currently ongoing. We've also got the Milky Way that we're building. So we've got quite a few things on the go. Yeah, but if you go on to Bricklink and you just search, you put in Jaws, I think they're about £15. I never actually looked at the current value. So if you go here, there's the kit, and then you look at the inventory, and then it brings up all your parts, or most of the parts that's for sale. And then you should get to the minifigs. There they are. So let's just take, for example, Chief Martin Brody. So there's the price guide. So current items for sale, you're talking about minimum price is £14.82. The average price is £17.20, and the maximum price is £19.28 for this. For Officer Chief Martin Brody. So 17 quid for this little guy, which is, it's not crazy, it's just because, you know, this is only available in this set, and probably a lot of people are not really going to sell them. I wouldn't sell them, but I know some people would, just to offset the cost of a kit. So what's Matt Hooper? Let's see, current sale price. So used, brand new, £19, average £18, minimum price 12, max price is 33, but that's not really, like, sales wise, 23 quid's the highest that's went for, and 14.53 is the average price. but the stuff average price on sale is like 16. So, and that's for all. That's for old Hooper. So I mean, you could actually probably say it's like £60 just for the minifigs. You know, the kit itself's worth £130. So, you know, you could buy the kit and just have it without any mini. But I think the minifigs make it. You know, I think you really do need. You do need. I think you really do need the minifigs in it just to make it. You know, it's not really the same without them. But anyway, folks, I'm going to head off and have breakfast. Probably do a. Wait to bring my. Oh, God, I've got so much stuff here. Bring this here. There's my little pointer. Let's just bring this without destroying my. There we go. And then I'm going to flip this round. I've actually got this the wrong way. I usually put this the other way. Flip it round. There we go. Hey, so there we go. Have a great day. Love the streams. You're a legend. Enjoy your breakfast. Cheers, Alexander McBean. That's greatly appreciated. I've actually had a sore eye. I scratched it. I had either a ragged bit of skin just here or a nail, and but it's actually getting better. But yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast. It's not really maybe a technical breakfast. It's a guy's breakfast. This is the dessert is a Starbar Duo. It's around the wrong way because I've got the camera. They're absolutely amazing, by the way. But also just a quick little preview. There you go. So you can see here I've got the Moonlander sitting here, and there's the time machine, the DeLorean, just here, and here's the mast for the Jaws. Oh, she's seen it. She's still there. Anya, I thought you were away. That's no, that's I built this this morning. That's a Lego build. It's a limited edition Starbar from Lego. So it's all bricks, and it's articulated in the middle. So it's got a wee bit of. It's nice. It actually looks real. It looks as if you could eat it. I know. Roman Lego, I thought she was away. Oh, jeez. Jeez Louise. But yeah, it's a great build, actually. You know, see when you look at it from like this angle with all the rigging, the rigging is, I might have to readjust a little bit. Maybe the tension on these, I'm going to maybe slightly loosen. But well, all the rigging parts and all the little parts in it is really, really cool. You know, there's quite a lot of detail just in the boat itself, and the iconic, you know, the shark jaws in the front of the boat. We're going to need a bigger boat. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyway, Anya, I thought you were away. So Anya, you have a good day, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my golf. I'm gonna have my breakfast, then do my golf, and then I might think about maybe getting a little cat nap in the afternoon. Oh, excuse me. Because I was watching Starship last night. It launched about 1 o'clock in the morning, half 12 in the morning, and it successfully took off, deployed some satellites that were going to be wasted, just to see if they could do it. So they launched satellites, and then it landed in the Indian Ocean successfully. Well, it blew up, but successful launch, which was good. And also the what do they call that now? It's the what do they call that? it's the Falcon 9 booster. That landed as well. They did a simulated engine out and it landed successfully, but also it blew up as well. But I think that was intentional. But yeah, I'm gonna head off now, guys. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the really good comments. Thanks Alexander McBean for the comments there. Really appreciate that. Really nice. LH and BB. Thanks for coming in also. Anya's in. Roman Lego. Once again, buddy, thank you very much. I want you to keep an eye out for your stream and pop in. But that's it, folks. So I'll probably message Anya, probably annoy her. Mind you, I don't know if she's doing an online thing. Controls. Do you know what I'm going to do with the controls? Put them down there so I've got them. But anyway, Roman Lego, cheers, buddy. I will see you again. I'll see you tonight, Anya. Yeah, you too, Roman Lego. Have a good afternoon. I'll see you later, Anya. But anyway, here's the old finger of death coming in. In fact, I'm going to put my Lego Starbard in there as well. Anyway, take care, folks, and I'll see you again. The bloody doofer. The doofer. Anyway, folks, take care. Catches once again. The old finger. Later, Roman Lego. Cheers, buddy. See you later. Yep. Bye, guys and girls.